Hey everybody, this is Katerina Christakos, and I am giving you a review of Network Empire. Now, what is it? It's a suite of tools that you use to dominate markets. So it's not just your standard keyword tool, okay? Most keyword tools give you the basics, and they're okay. But if you want to truly dominate your market, both on-site and off-site, you really need a more powerful tool. And like I said, this is a set of tools. So what does it do? Well, the first tool I use is called Kraken, and it's part of the whole thing that you get. And it goes deep into the market, and it finds the synonyms of what people are actually searching for. And then it drills those synonyms so that you can see the way your site should be structured. Then, after you get that data, you export it, and you go to the last keyword tool, which is also part of this, and that goes wide, and it finds every related keyword search ever being done for this market. You take that data, you export it. Go to the third tool, DWS, which is an amazing tool in my opinion. You import all the data. What this is going to do is you put in the amount of money you want to make a month, and you put in your budget for the month, okay? It takes that data, and it looks at all the keywords that you've imported, and it will tell you which ones you should go for based on those criteria. And it'll tell you whether it's going to take you 6 months to go for it or a year to rank for it. And if you're going for a really broad market, it may take that long. If you're going for a more niche market, it might take less. But you know ahead of time which keywords to pick, and then it tells you how you can structure your site. It tells you what keywords out of the ones available should be a silo, which should be your category, which should be your articles. And then it tells you how many links you would need for each based on your budget so that you could rank. It's an amazing tool. After you do all this, you go to the section where you can email your outsourcers so they can get the content written based on your keywords. Once you have that, you put that into the system, and when you're completely ready, you install their silo plugin on your site, and you import the data. And that turns into a fully made site. It's very simple. You don't have to worry about how to silo it or make sure you're doing it properly. It does it for you. After all this, you just go back into DWS and you tell it how you want to market it. And then based on the boxes you check, it tells you what you should be doing is follow-up to make sure that your marketing is on track and that you're actually achieving your goals. So it is the most complete SEO tool I've ever seen. I use it with all my clients. I use it with all my sites. I have hundreds of sites. This is something that I have personally purchased, that I continue to subscribe to, because it's something I use on a daily basis. I mean, every niche I go into, every site I build, I use this product. And it's completely worth it. Now, the other thing I like, and this is going to be the end of my review, but it's really important to me, and I think many of you might find it important as well. I know the people that own the company. I've met them. I've met their support staff. Whenever I've had an issue, even before I met them, and I was sending in support tickets, I always got a response back in a very short amount of time, and they didn't stop until the issue was resolved. Now, any software program you have will occasionally have things that happen, but most of them out there, you send a report to their support desk, and it could be days or weeks, if ever, that you get a response and it gets fixed. This company stands behind their products, and they want it to work for you, and they will do whatever it takes to make sure that happens. And I think that's important. I mean, how many times have you bought a product and then they tell you how great it is and they disappear on you? These people, this company stands behind their products, and if you ever have a problem, you just contact them. They will help you fix it. They'll do whatever it takes. They work night and day to make sure it gets done. And all the support people I've spoken with are from this country, which is nice. I mean, I hate to put it that way, but it's nice to talk to someone who's from where you're from, and who there's no language barrier issues. So if you want a product that actually works, that has a good company behind it, that if you ever do have a problem, you're speaking to someone from, who speaks English fluently, this is the company I recommend. And there's nothing else I can say. Basically, these are the 3 criteria I have. If it's the same ones that you have, get the product. Click on the link below and make sure that you are 10 steps ahead of your competition. All right, that's it. I'm Katerina Christakos. That's my honest opinion of Network Empire and the tools in it. I highly recommend it. Go ahead and get it now. Bye.